Hi fans, this is Roger Smith. It's been an honor to bring you games all year on VypeFortBend.com. I couldn't make it to this one, but I want to thank Rob Jaskula for filling in as our Randle Lions take on Boerne. After our Lions come through tonight, I'll talk to you next Friday night from Jerry World in Arlington as Randle plays for a state championship. Thank you, loyal listeners. It's always free to listen live or listen later on our VypeFortBend.com podcast. Go Lions!
Well, they say football is like a religion in Texas, and tonight we are at one of the great cathedrals of the game on the banks of the Brazos McLean Stadium on the campus of Baylor University in Waco. The Boerne Greyhounds and the Randle Lions are 4 quarters away from a berth in the state championship game, and we have all the action tonight live on Vype Fort Bend. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us. My name is Rob Jaskula. As you heard, I am filling in for Roger Smith tonight, welcoming you to the state semifinal on a chilly and wet night in Central Texas. And before we begin tonight's coverage, we do have to extend our congratulations to Warren Smith and all of Roger Smith's family. Warren today is graduating from the United States Air Force Parachute Jumper Rescuer Program. Congratulations to him. Well, it took everything the Randle Lions had last week in the 21-14 overtime win against the Iowa Colony Pioneers. And tonight they meet a very experienced Boerne Greyhounds team featuring one of the elite sophomore quarterbacks in the country. We're going to hear about him and a whole lot more here on our Vype Fort Bend pregame show when we come back after these messages.
Ooh, we got a question. Brian W. asks, it's the holiday season and I'm looking for deals. Is Xfinity having a Black Friday sale?
Well, Brian, we got you covered. Get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Just ask us how. Plus, you can also get fast, reliable Xfinity internet with a line of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited for a great low price.
So don't wait. Bring home a new iPhone 16 Pro built for Apple Intelligence.
And connect to reliable 5G and Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on Xfinity Mobile.
That's a big deal.
More like a gig deal.
Now through December 3rd, ask how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us with an unlimited Plus line. Plus, get Xfinity Gigabit Internet with free Wi-Fi equipment for only $25 a month for 12 months with no annual contract when you add unlimited mobile. Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale to learn more. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Xfinity Gateway. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Gig speeds available via hotspots to Xfinity Mobile customers only. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Actual internet speeds and data thresholds may vary.
Introducing Love Houston, professional volleyball like you've never seen it before. You saw them win silver in Paris this summer. Now you can see them playing for the first time on American soil. Love Houston will feature some of the best pro players in the world, including 2-time Olympic medalists Jordan Thompson and Micah Hancock. Get ready for first serve in January 2025. Visit lovb.com for tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium on the campus of Baylor University. I'm Rob Jaskula, welcoming you back into our broadcast position here. It is a beautiful facility, and we have a phenomenal bird's eye view of all of the action. And as we mentioned before we went to break, this Boerne Greyhounds team featuring one of the top sophomore quarterbacks in the country in Hank Hendricks. He's thrown for over 4,000 yards this season, 45 touchdowns against just 5 interceptions. And earlier this week, I had a chance to catch up with Greyhound head coach Jay Hendricks via telephone. Good morning, Coach. Thank you for taking the time to join us. And as we introduce our listeners to your Greyhounds team, you started the year 2-3, but have really come into form on this 9-game winning streak. How have you seen your team grow throughout this season?
Yeah, I think growth, sums us up. We've preached all along for the last several years we want to have a growth mindset, and I think when you have that, you can play tough games early and you can go be challenged. And if you lose a couple games, which we did, you're not going to panic, but you're going to watch film and you're going to get better from it. And I think that's what our team has done. A lot of high praise for our 35 seniors. I think when you're senior led and you have that type of senior leadership that's not going to panic, that's just going to continue to work and improve, I think you get the results like we have now. So I'm just really proud of our leadership, of our guys, and just of our program for not panicking and not throwing in the towel early.
Well, offensively, we do have to talk about the sophomore you have under center, Hank Hendricks. He's thrown for over 4,000 yards and 45 touchdowns this year. Look, you know him better than anyone. What makes him special?
Yeah, I mean, I do know him well. He's a combination of a lot of God-given talent. He's very talented, got good arm strength, all that good stuff, but he's also he's a football junkie. He's a student of the game. He loves football. He watches it constantly. He's constantly asking questions, and he's watching other quarterbacks. And so I think, he's kind of where preparation meets talent, and he's had a great year. And it'd be remiss to not talk about his receivers. We got a tremendous receiving crew with our tight end, Ben Bays, really coming on late. And then, of course, our offensive line, they give him plenty of time and have done a great job, protecting them all year and being able to run it too, which opens up a lot of pass. So, he has had a great year, but a lot of weapons around him.
And on the other side of the ball, going up against a Randle team averaging over 50 points per game and a running back in Landon Callis-Williams who's just a hair short of 2,000 yards on the ground. What's it going to take on that side of the ball to slow them down, and who are going to be some of the key players to do it?
Well, he's obviously this is a tremendous football team. Their offense, their defense, and you mentioned obviously their running back who gets a lot of praise, but they're loaded around them. They're good up front. They get good receivers. They're just really, really good. So, yeah, we're going to have to stop them somehow. Of course, the Braden Bays, Blake Burkholder, our D-line is going to be instrumental. And then, our linebacker play, will be the same. Hudson in the middle, and then Ryan Hooper and Ty Bush on the outside. I mean, they're going to have to make a bunch of tackles, and if we let them outside, we're in trouble. We got to keep them in a box. We got to set edges, and we got to play downhill and make sure we tackle.
Okay, Coach, thank you for joining us on the Vype Fort Bend pregame show. Let's send it back upstairs. Oh, Rob Jeskuda back upstairs now. Pregame here at McLean Stadium in Waco, where it has been raining off and on throughout the afternoon. It was raining pretty steadily when I was down on the field before warm-ups. It appears to have stopped for the time being, but that weather could play a factor in this football game here tonight. And a reminder that VypeFortBend.com live football coverage of Randle in the state semifinals is brought to you tonight by Xfinity, home of the 10G Next Generation Network, only from Xfinity. The future starts now. By First Tire and Automotive. First Tire and Auto has 4 great Fort Bend County locations, and they're open Monday through Saturday. By Love Houston Professional Volleyball, coming in January to the Fort Bend Epicenter in Rosenberg. Be a part of the inaugural season of League One Volleyball. Go to LOVB.com. And by Leonetti Graphics, the official banner provider of VypeFortBend.com. Well, we heard all about Hank Hendricks from his head coach and dad, Che Hendricks. But this game is featuring 2 of the best sophomores in the country. Landon Williams-Callis lies just 47 yards short of 2,000 for the season. He's done it on just 194 carries, averaging over 10 yards per carry. He just needs that 47. He has 41 touchdowns on the ground this season. None of the 3 last week, though. And for those of you who tuned in to Roger Smith on VypeFortBend.com, heard the Keelan Sweeney show. He had the 2 first-half rushing touchdowns on the ground, caught the receiving touchdown in the fourth quarter, in overtime, for the game-winning score. We are expecting a phenomenal game of football here this evening. Unstoppable force, perhaps, meeting immovable object. The Randle Lions, of course, #1 in the state in Class 5A Division II in points allowed per game. This is a Boerne team that came out on 10 possessions last week and scored 9 touchdowns and a field goal in their win over Miller at the Alamo Dome in what was a very exciting, more of a shootout type of game than what the Randle Lions saw at NRG Stadium in Houston. As the Lions are taking the field, we are just a few minutes away from kickoff. We're going to take our final timeout of the pregame show. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Be the first to know. Sign up for the First Tire and Automotive email updates and be the first to hear about exclusive promotions and special offers. Plus, get a $10 off coupon for your next service just for joining. First Tire and Automotive always treats you like family and puts you first. $15 off your next battery purchase and $75 off service totaling $500 or more. Head to the website for even more specials and to set your appointment. FirstTireandAuto.com. First Tire and Automotive, supporting school and youth sports programs for over 26 years. Get to one of First Tire and Automotive's 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Leanetti Graphics, the gold standard in Fort Bend County for screen printing, embroidery, banners, signs, t-shirts, and all kinds of specialty items. Whatever you need to advertise or show school spirit, team spirit, or company spirit, nobody does it better than Leanetti Graphics. We started creating our products in an apartment 23 years ago, and now our state-of-the-art facility in Stafford has everything to make your vision come true. Call your friends at Leanetti Graphics, 281-499-4959. Leanetti Graphics, the official banner provider for VypeFortBend.com.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium at Baylor University. Rob Jasculo back with you on Vype Fort Bend as we prepare for this Class 5A Division II state semifinal. At this moment, we are going to take a break and kick it over to the PA for the playing of our national anthem. A lovely rendition of our national anthem. I always love hearing a big marching band playing the Star-Spangled Banner. Welcome back to McLean Stadium on this chilly and rainy night. As I mentioned earlier, it was pouring steadily throughout warm-ups. The rain looks to have abated for now. Most of the fans, though, wearing their ponchos and trying to get under what cover there is from the second deck here at this beautiful 50,000-seat facility opened in 2014 as the captains make their way out for both teams. I see Sherrod Rivas, I see Jackson Montalongo, and I see Chris Taylor out here for the Lions. And also Chase Sims, that talented defensive tackle. The Lions are going to be on the far side of the field from our broadcast position here at McLean Stadium. The Boerne Greyhounds are going to be on the home side. That is the closer side to us. The Lions tonight are going to wear all black helmets, black pants trimmed in white. The Boerne Greyhounds wearing all white socks trimmed in purple with purple helmets and plenty of pride stickers on those helmets as well. So we have completed the coin toss here with our referee Elazar Mata, and we are just about ready to go for this state semifinal. The Boerne Greyhounds come in at 10-3. They went 5-1 in District 13 of Class 5A Division II. They started 2-3. They are on a 9-game winning streak coming into tonight. Of course, the Randle Lions 14-0, 7-0 in District 9 of Class 5A Division II. One of the finest teams in the state. The Boerne Greyhounds will receive the opening kickoff as they set up their return men on the right side of our broadcast position. Jackson Bays and Brooks Perez, the 1,200-yard receiver, is back deep to receive. The Greyhounds will move right to left across your dial in this opening 12 minutes of play. The Randle Lions will kick off left to right here to get our game underway. Christian Munguia has the ball spotted at the 40 on the far hash mark, and the waiting is just about over, folks. A berth in the state championship game is on the line as Munguia runs up and boots it away. It's a booming end-over-end kick taken at the goal line by Perez. He's going to run it out to the right side. He's only going to get as far as the 15, 17-yard line before he is upended, and we are underway. As we start this evening, it is 61 degrees. At the moment, the weather is fair, but it has been wet throughout the day. At 61 degrees is 16 for our friends who are listening from parts abroad this evening as we get our first look at Hank Hendricks and this Boerne Greyhound offense. Hendricks over 4,000 yards passing. He's completed 73% of his passes, 45 touchdowns against just 5 interceptions. He is one of the best sophomores in the country. He'll start on the right hash, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right in the pistol formation. And he is back to throw. Looking downfield, he has a man on the post route. That's Perez. He's got it over the 30, about the 34-yard line. And that's a good start for the Boerne Greyhounds as they have a first down. We'll call it 17 yards on that catch by Perez. And we get a whistle and a stoppage in play. As we perhaps have an early timeout being called. Haven't heard from the referee yet, though. It does appear that a timeout was taken. Nothing has come off on the scoreboard, though. And now the officials wind the clock. Looked like there was an injury as Perez needed a little help coming off the field following his 17-yard catch on first down. And that would be a huge loss for the Greyhounds. Let's see if he comes back. Pistol formation, 1st and 10, 35-yard line, right hash. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, pistol formation. And now looking to throw on play action again is Hicks. He's got a man over the middle, right at midfield. That is caught for another first down. This time it's Matthew Garrison. That's another 14 yards and 2 first downs in 2 plays and 2 completions in 2 attempts for Hank Hendricks. Opening possession of the game, we've played 40 seconds of football, and already the Boerne Greyhounds are out to their own 49-yard line. Ball is in the middle of the field, right on the B in the BU here at Baylor's McLean Stadium. Pistol formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Now a man in motion to the far side is Garrison. 1 running back in the backfield, and now Hendricks is going to throw left, looking to set up the tunnel screen, but that pass was too high and incomplete. And that will make it 2nd and 10. Well, folks, you may have heard I didn't have an interview with Coach Brian Randle in the pregame, but I did catch up with him down on the field before the game. He said the keys tonight are to match the physicality of the Boerne Greyhounds. He wants to play fast and physical, and he did say he wants to see his team have fun out there. It is 2nd and 10 at their own 49-yard line for the Boerne Greyhounds. And it looks like Brooks Perez has made his way back into the lineup. 2x2 receivers, pistol formation, 1 running back behind, and he is going to get the handoff straight up the middle is Adam Hicks. He is only going to get a yard or 2 before he is stacked up by the Randle Lion defense. I saw the defensive tackle Chase Sims coming out of the bottom of the pile. He recently signed with Texas A&M. He's going to be an Aggie, and he will be a key player tonight as we see the Randle Lions in their 3-4 setup. It is 3rd down and 9 from midfield. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lions showing blitz as Hendricks is back to throw. He's looking deep downfield to the left. That is well overthrown, and that'll be 4th down. Well, the Lions got some good pressure from Sims coming right up the middle. They rushed Hendricks into the throw off the back foot before he wanted to release it. And Ty Bush will step out to punt. Sean Smith and DeCorian Rubin are back deep, standing just inside their own 20. 10-20 to play, first quarter. Bush standing inside of his own 40, gets the punt away. It's a line drive spiraling towards the left. It's fielded at the 10-yard line by Smith near side. Smith's going to juke one man at the 15. Now trying to spring out to the left. He gets across the 20 and he's tripped up at the 25. And that is where the Randle Lions will begin when we come back on Vype Fort Bend.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium in Baylor as we get our first look at this Randle Lion offense. Tyler Skrabonic is under center. He's going to throw to the right on first down. He has a man, completes it to Corian Rubin. He breaks a tackle at 30, 35, and he's out across the 40. Good first down yardage for the Lions as Tyler Skrabonic finds his man. Just a quick screen pass out to the right side. And that's 19 yards on first down for the Lions. Skrabonic with 2x2 receivers, ball in the right hash at their own 44-yard line. Has one running back to his left, of course, Landon Williams-Callis, who goes in motion to the left. Skrabonic's going to hit him in the backfield. I think that's a lateral as Williams-Callis pushes towards midfield. Not sure how that will be scored officially. That looked like a lateral from where we're sitting. It's 5 yards on first down, either way. Well, let's give him the 5. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, left hash. And now a quick throw out to the left is complete to Corian Rubin, but he's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage before the Boerne Greyhound defense stacks him up. 9 minutes to play first quarter. It'll be third down and long for the Randle Lions on their opening possession of this game. We are scoreless at McLean Stadium. It will be at the 48-yard line of the Lions. They need to get to the 46 of Boerne. 4 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, empty set, and now Williams-Callis goes in motion to the right side, so it's a 3x2 setup for Skrabonic, who fakes the throw to the left, now comes to the right. He's got Rubin on the tunnel screen, but again, this is going to lose yardage. That will bring up fourth down and 9, so a loss of 3 on the play. It looks like it will be alternating punts for these two teams as Perry Kindred stands at his own 32. No one back deep for the Greyhounds. And they are definitely in a safe man look here as the punt is away. It's end over end. Bounces at the 30, takes a huge Lions bounce inside the 15, inside the 10, inside the 5. What a punt, 50 yards. And the Boerne Greyhounds will be backed up in the shadow of their own end zone. We have 7:39 to play here in the first quarter. Each team has punted. Each team's gotten a first down, but no blood on the scoreboard just yet. I'm Rob Jaskula. Glad you're with us tonight on Vype Fort Bend. As we get our second look at Hank Hendricks and this talented Boerne Greyhound offense. They like to do it through the air as much as they can. And with the middling weather conditions tonight, we'll see how that affects their passing game. They start at their own 3, left hash. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. They have a tight end in the backfield. Pistol for Hendricks. He has 1 man behind him, Adam Hicks. Back to throw is Hendricks in his own end zone, looking to the left. Has a man that is complete to Walker Hill. He's out across the 15. And that is first down yardage as he is shoved out of bounds at the 17. So 14 yards on first down there on the out route. And that gives the Greyhounds a lot of breathing room. Out to their own 17, left hash, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Still the pistol formation for Hendricks. He has Hicks behind him. Now 4-3 defensive front from the Lions. Quick throw out to the right is complete for about 4 yards. And again, he had Walker Hill just on the quick hitch. The Lions were quickly there. was a real strong physical tackle by Sherrod Rivas, heading to A&M Commerce to play his college football. So out to the 21 are the Greyhounds, 6:50 to play, opening quarter. We are scoreless in this state semifinal. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, but in tight on 2nd down and 6 as Hendricks is back to throw. He's looking to the right and has a man. Again, it is Walker Hill that is complete, but he's shoved out of bounds after a gain of just 2. They gave him 3 in the end. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Hank Hendricks is 5 of 6 here in the early going. They are out to the 25. They need the 27 right hash. 2x2 receivers from the pistol. The give is to Hicks. He's going to go plow right into the center of the line. I don't think he got anywhere near the first down. He didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Lions defense stands tall in the middle. And of course, Chase Sims is the first man out of the pile. It'll be 4th down and 2. And it looks like the Boerne Greyhounds are going to punt again with Ty Bush. He really got a hold of that first one. Again, it is DeCorian Rubin and Seth Smith back deep for the Greyhounds, for the Lions. They stand at their own 40. And punting from inside his own 15 is Bush. He gets this one away. Not as good as the first one. It's going to bounce inside Lion territory and take a big hop in favor of the Greyhounds inside the 30. It's going to roll end over end all the way inside the 25. 5:28 to play, opening quarter. And we have seen 3 punts here. I think maybe some people were expecting a bit more of a high-scoring output in this game, especially with what the Boerne Greyhounds did last week. But this Randle Lions defense is tough, of course. The number 1 defense in the state in all of Class 5A Division II. They've looked good here so far. Well, here's our second look at the Randle Lions offense. We're waiting to see if they platoon the quarterbacks. It's still Skrabonic in there. 2x2 receivers now. Smith in motion left side. The give is going to go to Williams Callis on the right side. And he's only got about 2 yards out to the 26. So we'll call that 7 of the 47 that he needs to get to 2,000 for the year. But that does bring up 2nd and 8 as we hit 5 minutes to play. Opening quarter at McLean Stadium in Waco. Skrabonic on the right hash has 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 1 tight end in the game. Williams Callis is on his left hip. As Skrabonic takes the snap, he's going to give to Williams Callis. He's going to try the right side again. Looked like the same play call, and he's only going to get a yard. And that will make it 3rd down and 7. As Skrabonic heads to the sideline, and I think we're going to get our first look at Keelan Sweeney. Oh, nope, Skrabonic back out. He was just getting the play call from Coach Randle. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left, who are stacked on 3rd and 7. On the 27-yard line, they need the 34. Empty set, looking to throw is Skrabonic. He wants to throw left, now comes back, has a man over the middle. And that is complete, and it looks like for 1st down yardage. He had Keelan Sweeney on the quick crossing pattern. That is good for 8 yards and a 1st down. 4 for 4 for 24 yards here in the early going before Tyler Skrabonic under 4 minutes to play first quarter. And the Lions are out to the 35-yard line, middle of the field, 2x2 receivers. 1 running back to the right is Williams Callis. Actually, a give is going to go to the left. It's Sincere Timpson. And Timpson's going to break loose. He's got 1st down yardage to the left. Pushed out at midfield. Oh, mixing it up a little bit with Sincere Timpson, and that's a great carry. 15 yards and a 1st down to midfield. Timpson did a really nice job breaking a tackle about 7 yards into that run and getting an extra 8. He will stay in the game. It's 2 receivers to the right, none to the left, and a heavy set. They're going to run the reverse. Here comes Sean Smith. He's going to carry to the left. He's got Skrabonic in front of him inside the 45, and he is shoved out of bounds after a gain of 7. Seeing a little bit of everything here in the opening quarter from the Randle Lions. Under 3.5 minutes to play in it. We are scoreless so far in this semifinal. Of course, the winner of this game will play in the state championship at AT&T Stadium in Arlington on December 20th. Second down and 3 for the Lions. Left hash, 2 receivers left. The give is going to go to Timpson, though. He's going to try the left side, and he's only got about a yard before he is stacked up by the pursuit of the Boerne Greyhounds. I saw Jackson Bays in there. He is one of a few Boerne Greyhounds that play both ways. That'll make it third down and 3 from the 43-yard line of Boerne. Left hash, they need the 40. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left on this third down play. Lions moving left to right across your dial as Skrabanek takes a snap on play action. He's going to throw to the right, has a man complete. Breaking a tackle is Montalongo, and he's got first down yardage inside the 35. 10 yards on third down for the Lions, and they are marching into Greyhound territory down to the 33 now with 2.5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Ball spotted in the middle of the field, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Back in the game is Williams Callis. Play action pass. Skrabanek looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught and into the end zone for the touchdown. What a catch by Keelan Sweeney. What a pass. Oh my, Tyler Skrabanek put that one on a dime, and the Randle Lions lead. That was just a fade pattern to the left. And Skrabanek hit Sweeney perfectly in stride. The coverage looked good. And Keelan Sweeney made no mistake in hauling that one in on the left side in the end zone. And now on for the extra point is Mungia. And his boot is up and through. That's 7-0 with 2:18 to go in the first quarter. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Professional volleyball is coming to Houston this January, featuring Olympic medalists Misha Hancock and Jordan Thompson. Love Houston Volleyball is Houston's newest professional team. Get ready to watch some of the world's best volleyball players, from Olympic medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 9th. Visit LOVB.com for more information and tickets for Love Houston matches. Volleyball is the next major league.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium in Waco. Rob Jaskula back with you on Vype Fort Bend. And the Randle Lions have taken a 7-0 lead with 2:18 to go in the first quarter, as Tyler Skrabanek found Keelan Sweeney on a beautiful fade pattern to the left side. 33 yards for the opening score of this game. And for the second time tonight, we see Christian Mungia to kick off. He just made that extra point, and it does appear that here in Waco this evening, it looks like these are the NCAA/NFL with goalposts at 19 feet 9. I meant to ask the referee, and it completely slipped my mind, so that one's on me while I was down on the field before the game. But it does appear that these are the college standard goalposts. That boot went out of the end zone for a touchback, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Greyhounds at their own 25-yard line. They've picked up first downs on both of their possessions so far, but they have stalled out both times and punted it away. Hicks in the pistol, 2 receivers to each side. One running back, Hicks, is behind him. Maddox is looking to throw. Hendricks is looking to throw. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run, and he's going to slide down after a gain of just a yard. Second down, 9. Ball still in the middle of the field, just at the 26. Under 2 minutes to play first quarter. It's a 7-0 lead to the Randle Lions. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left from the pistol. Hendricks is going to throw to the left. That pass is a little high, but it is hauled in by Eli Nicholas, the junior. He's out across the 35 and has first down yardage out of bounds at the 38. Hendricks 6 of 7 here in the early going. Tyler Skrabanek is 6 for 6 for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. For the Greyhounds, left hash, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Hendricks is flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be brought down for the sack. Jalen Burton. He just came on the blitz from the left side of the line, went right around the left tackle, and brought down Hendricks from behind. That's a loss of 7. And it'll be 2nd and 17. 1:15 to play, first quarter, clock running. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, ball on the right hash. Hicks is behind Hendricks in the pistol. Hendricks looking to throw left, has a man short, but that is over the head and off the fingertips of Eli Nicholas. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 17. Glad you are with us this evening on VypeFortBend.com. I'm Rob Jaskula. Our QA this evening in the Macon, Georgia mothership for Vype is Skylar Gillespie, a name I know that you folks here are familiar with. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right on 3rd down and 17 from the pistol. Hendricks steps up the pocket, throws, and that is broken up. Incomplete. Perry Kindred was diving to his left and knocked that one down in front of the receiver. And for the 3rd time in this first quarter, the Boerne Greyhounds are going to have to punt after picking up a 1st down on their first play of the series. Under a minute to play in the first quarter, 58 seconds. As Ty Bush stands just inside his own 20. Smith and Rubin stand between their own 35 and 30. This is a good spiraling kick. And it's going to be dropped it for a moment there by Rubin. Rubin does pick it up, though, inside the 25, now sweeping to the left 30. DeCorian Rubin shakes one man. He's across the 35 and is near the 40. Well, DeCorian Rubin didn't quite get the handle when he first went to field that punt, but he picked it up and made good on it. And it'll be good starting field position for the Lions with 40 seconds to play in the opening quarter. They lead by a 7-0 count. Galen Sweeney on the reception from 33 yards out. As we hear for the first time from Elizar Mata, our referee, there was a penalty on the return that is going to go against the Lions. 10 yards on the hold. Will push them back to their own 30 with 40 seconds to go in the quarter. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, as Skrabanek is in the shotgun formation with 1 running back on his left. Now a man in motion to the near side is Smith. We're going to get some flags before the play, and I think this may be a false start against the Lions. Indeed it is. Sean Smith was in motion. I think he went a little bit too early. Getting into his route. So it'll be 1st and 15. The consecutive penalties pushing the Lions back to their own 25. They'll need the 30, which is where DeCorian Rubin had originally gotten on his return. 2x2 receivers for Skrabanek. 1 running back on his left hip. He operates from the shotgun. Now Smith in motion again to the near side. They give his to Williams Callis. He's sweeping around the left, or the right side rather. He's got about 3 yards before he is tracked down by multiple Boerne Greyhounds. First man there, Bobby Jet Wilkinson. So 3 yards for Williams Callis. He came in needing 47 for 2,000. We have him at 11, I believe, right now. It'll be 2nd down and 12 as the final 10 seconds are ticking off the clock here in the opening quarter with 5 seconds to go. It's 2 receivers right, 3 to the left. Skrabanek will snap it again. He's going to throw to the left, and that is off the hands of Smith and incomplete. As time expires on the first quarter, it'll be 3rd and long for the Lions when we come back, but they hold a 7-0 lead after 1 quarter on VypeFortBend.com.
Professional volleyball is coming to Houston this January, featuring Olympic medalists Micah Hancock and Jordan Thompson. Love Houston Volleyball is Houston's newest professional team. Get ready to watch some of the world's best volleyball players, from Olympic medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 9th. Visit LOVB.com for more information and tickets for Love Houston matches. Volleyball is the next major league.
Rob Jaskula back with you at McLean Stadium on the campus of Baylor University in Waco, where the Randle Lions lead by a 7-0 count as we begin the second quarter. Attention football fanatics, don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of Texas football history, where dreams are realized, legends are born, and where unforgettable moments unfold before your very eyes. Mark your calendars for the UIL State Football Championships, December 18th to 21st at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where the best teams from 6-man to 6A leave it all on the field in hopes of being a champion. For updates and ticket information, head on over to uiltexas.org/football. Throwing left on third down as we start the second quarter is Skrabanek. He has Smith. That's complete, but he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're just trying these quick screen passes, and it looks like Boerne have them pretty figured out right now. It's a loss of 2 on third down. And Skrabanek now 7 for 8 in this game. It'll be a punting situation for the Lions. Just underway in the second quarter. And again, nobody deep for the Greyhounds as this punt comes away and will bounce inside their territory and take a huge roll down inside the 30, inside the 25 before it is downed by Jaden Williams. So another good punt from Perry Kindred. And I gotta say, I'm a little surprised that the Greyhounds aren't putting anybody back to return these punts, because they've all taken a massive Randle Lions bounce. So interesting decision there on special teams from Boerne. 11-11 showing on the clock in the second quarter. The Randle Lions leading 7-0. Glad you're with us here on Vype Fort Bend this evening. They start at their own 21. Do the Greyhounds, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Pistol formation, and throwing left is Hank Hendricks. Has a man that is complete, but good pursuit here from the Lions. They're going to lose 3 yards. Walker Hill with his 3rd catch of the first half, but this time he loses 3 yards. Both quarterbacks are 7 for 8 here in the early going. Ryan Mallory, who had that huge interception last week in the win over Iowa Colony with the pursuit. Shove Smith out of bounds. It's 2nd and 13, back at their own 18. Left hash, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Again in the pistol as Hendricks looks to throw. Pump fakes once, now throws left. Has a man on the comeback route. Good tackle on the outside. Again by Mallory to keep them short of the first down. That was Will Traylor with the catch on the comeback route. And they got 9 yards, but they needed 13, so it'll be 3rd down and 3. Oh, it looks like the Lions may have jumped, but the Greyhounds don't snap it. Whew. I think they might have gotten lucky there as they do get back across. Changing the play is Hendricks, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. They need to get out to the 31. Pistol as he throws to the right, and that is a bullet caught over the middle for first down yardage and out to the 35-yard line. That was the tight end, Ben Bays. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Boerne Greyhounds to the 35. Under 10 minutes to play first half. The Randle Lions leading 7-0. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Ball spotted in the middle of the field at the 35-yard line. The give is to Hicks up the middle. He's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He had nowhere to go but down. Once again, Chase Sims clogging things up in the middle. And that will bring up 2nd down and 11. Seven to nothing, the Randle Lions lead. The Boerne Greyhounds have gotten first downs on all of their possessions, but they've all ended in punts. They need to get out to their own 45 here. Ball still spotted in the middle of the field at their own 34. 2 receivers, 1 to each side. And now the give is to Hicks. He's again going to try the middle, and he is again not going to get a whole lot. I think he got a yard to the original line of scrimmage. To Sean Williams and LeJalen Miller both in there to push him back. This Boerne rushing game hasn't really had a whole lot of success here in the opening quarter. They rushed for a combined 2,490 yards for the season, but didn't have any single running back over 700. 8:30 to play, first half. Third down and 10. Ball in the middle of the field, one receiver to each side. Hendricks looking to throw, looking way downfield, but that is overthrown. He was looking for Brooks Perez. I think Perez was looking to the inside. Hendricks threw it to the outside, and either way, it would have been over his head. And once again, a first down for Boerne to start their possession, and again, they are going to have to punt. Ty Bush in punt formation, standing at his own 23. Again, it's Rubin and Smith back deep for the Lions. They stand at their own 30. The snap is a good one. Ooh, good rush there from the Lions. Spiraling kick is going to bounce inside the 30. The Lions almost got to that one. Bounces inside the 20 and will roll out of bounds at the 16. And that is where the Randle Lions will begin their next possession. They lead 7-0. Skrabonic to Keelan Sweeney from 33 yards is the lone score of this game. Rob Jaskula here with you on a chilly but looks to be now clear evening here in Waco. It rained throughout the afternoon and throughout warm-ups. As far as we can see, no precipitation falling at the moment. Not a whole lot of wind to speak of either. As the Lions start their own 16, ball in the left hash, 2x2 receivers. One running back is Williams Callis on the right hip. Play action pass, looking to throw is Skrabonic. Pump fakes once, and now gets it away. I think that might be a fumble. No, the referee is signaling incomplete. He was hit in the backfield. Hudson Hendricks fell on it, but I had my eyes on Elizar Mata from the start. He was immediately signaling incomplete, was our head referee. The Greyhounds think they have it. Yes, it is ruled incomplete in the end. Blake Burholder, the junior defensive lineman, got in to hit Skrabonic as he was throwing, and we're going to get a timeout. We'll take one right alongside with him. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Rob Jaskula back with you here at McLean Stadium at Baylor. We do confirm the incomplete pass call. The Boerne Greyhounds will feel hard done by that. That really could have gone either way. But again, our referee, Elizar Mata, was immediately on that, signaling incomplete. It's second down and 10. From the left hash 16-yard line, the give is to the right. Timpson is not going to get anywhere. He's going to lose a couple yards. Now, Sincere Timpson tried the right side, but coming on the blitz was Ty Bush, the linebacker, and he timed that perfectly. It's going to be a loss of 5. Wow. Not a very generous spot either, but good pursuit from that junior linebacker. It'll be 3rd and 15, back to the 11. 7.5 minutes to play, opening half. 3 receivers to the left for Skrabonic, 1 to the right. 1 running back on his left hip. As he takes a snap inside his own 5, looking to throw. Has a man downfield. Oh, but that is broken up. Jackson Montalongo had it in his hands over the middle for a moment, but was unable to haul it in. Skrabonic now 7 for 10 with the touchdown. And now on 4th and 15, it will be a punting situation. Well, Perry Kindred in again. And once again, the Boerne Greyhounds with nobody back in a return setup. They must not feel confident about that aspect of their game. And punting from his own end zone, we get some whistles before the snap, and I think a second timeout has been used by Coach Brian Randle. We'll be right back on VypeFortBend.com.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Well, welcome back to McLean Stadium here in Waco. Rob Jaskula with Skylar Gillespie producing in our Macon, Georgia studios this evening. Glad you're with us for this state semifinal in Class 5A Division II. The Randle Lions leading 7-0, and the rain has resumed. It's like a steady, heavy mist. It is a punting situation on 4th and 15. Perry Kindred stands 2 yards deep in his own end zone, and now the Boerne Greyhounds will finally send a man out to return a punt. Ben Bays is back deep. Timpson gets the punt away just barely. It's high, end over end. It's a short punt. And it will be downed inside the 40 at the 35-yard line. There are some flags down, though, as we wait to hear the word from Elizar Mata, who hasn't been too busy here tonight. 7:12 showing on the clock in the first half. It will be good field position for the Boerne Greyhounds. The penalty is against the Lions and will be marked off following the end of the punt. So it will be outstanding field position for the Boerne Greyhounds as they will begin it at the 26 of Randle. They've gotten at least a first down on all of their possessions, but have punted away on all of them as well. And they do mark an extra 5. It was a personal foul against the Lions. So a red zone opportunity here for the Boerne Greyhounds. Pistol formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left for Hendricks, who's looking to throw right on first down, trying the fade route to the corner. That is incomplete. That was over the head of Brooks Perez. But honestly, Hendricks should have been looking more over the middle. Matthew Garrison was wide open in the end zone. He didn't see him. It is incomplete and 2nd and 10. 9 for 11 now for Hank Hendricks. The talented sophomore, over 4,000 yards and 45 touchdowns through the air. 2nd and 10 from the 20 left hash. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Pistol. Hicks is the running back, looking to throw. Now Hendricks under pressure. He's going to break free of 1 sack attempt. He'll make it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Well, great pursuit from the Lions. And again, I see Chase Sims coming off the pile. There was pressure. Hendricks had to step up into the pocket, decided to the run. But by the time he decided to scramble, the pressure had met him. As now the Boerne Greyhounds take their first timeout. Looking at the replay, it was Tashawn Williams who had a shot coming on the blitz off the corner. Just couldn't get Hendricks down, but it's still a positive result. And actually, I do see that Williams is one of the 2 Lions who ended up following up the play. So good hustle there. 6:41 to go in the first half here at McLean Stadium in Baylor. We are glad you're with us here on Vype Fort Bend. VypeFortBend.com live football coverage of Randle in the state semifinals is brought to you tonight by Xfinity, home of the 10G Next Generation Network, only from Xfinity. The future starts now. Coming out of the timeout, it will be 3rd down and 10 for the Boerne Greyhounds. Trailing by a touchdown, but started this drive in the red zone following the short punt and the personal foul penalty against the Lions. Left hash, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. In the pistol is Hendricks with Adam Hicks behind him, looking to throw right. Now pulls it down, pressure coming. Hendricks is going to be wrapped up. He's trying to get away, and finally he is brought down at the 30 by a gang of Randle Lions. Coming out of the pile first for the 2nd time tonight is Jalen Burton. Hendricks tried to keep that one alive. Burton was actually the first one to wrap him up. 2. And it looks like with the forward progress, it was only a 7-yard sack, not 10. So back to the 27, middle of the field, 4th down. They're lining up to go for it. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, and the Lions went early. It's going to be a free play as Hendricks looks to throw the fade to the end zone. That is caught for the touchdown. Eli Nicholas on 4th down and 17. Hank Hendricks on a very similar route to the exact same spot of the end zone where the Lions scored their touchdown as Eli Nicholas hauls it in. And we are an extra point away from a tie football game. Diego Jimenez on for the extra point as he kicks from left to right towards the Brazos River. We're, of course, famous for its boat tailgating. That extra point is up and through. We have a tie game with 5:53 to go in the first half. It's 7-7 on Vype, FortBend.com.
Leanetti Graphics, the gold standard in Fort Bend County for screen printing, embroidery, banners, signs, t-shirts, and all kinds of specialty items. Whatever you need to advertise or show school spirit, team spirit, or company spirit, nobody does it better than Leanetti Graphics. We started creating our products in an apartment 23 years ago, and now our state-of-the-art facility in Stafford has everything to make your vision come true. Call your friends at Leanetti Graphics, 281-499-4959. Leanetti Graphics, the official banner provider for VypeFortBend.com.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium in Waco. Rob Jaskula with you as the Boerne Greyhounds on the Hendricks to Nicholas pass on 4th and 17 from 27 yards out has tied this football game up. And we were noticing up here in the broadcast booth that on the far side of the field that Nicholas had stepped out of bounds around the 12, and the official on that side did throw his hat down, but no penalty comes from it. The kickoff is short to the right, is fielded by Keelan Sweeney at his own 25. He's going to set up the wall of blockers to the right. He's across the 30, 35, 40, and pushed out of bounds near midfield. Now there's a flag down, though, near the start of the return. This one might be coming back. Both of our scoring plays here tonight very similar. Fade routes to the left side in the same end zone, the south end zone here at McLean Stadium. In the second quarter, the Randle Lions are moving right to left across your dial, wearing all black this evening with white numbers. The Boerne Greyhounds wearing all white, trimmed in purple with purple helmets. The penalty does indeed go against the Randle Lions. An illegal block in the back is going to take away that strong return from Keelan Sweeney and set up the Lions at their own 20 where they will begin this possession. Plenty of time left here, though, to march down the field. It does appear that the rain has stopped once again here. 2 receivers to each side on first down, left hash. Now Sweeney in motion to the near side. 1 running back in the game for Tyler Skrabanek as he takes the snap. Now he's looking to throw to the right. That's a long, quick out route. It is caught, but only for about 3 yards. DeCorian Rubin on the catch. He did well to hold on to that one. Now 8 for 11 tonight is Tyler Skrabanek. Came into tonight having completed 64% of his passes for 1,886 yards, 23 touchdowns, just 5 interceptions. So on second and we'll call it 7. We'll give him 3 there. It'll be 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The give is to Williams-Callis trying the left side now. Breaks a tackle at the 27. He's out to the 30. That's should be first down yardage. Indeed, they give it to him. That's 7 yards for Landon Williams-Callis. 18 yards we have him at tonight. He's been pretty quiet. They actually haven't really gone to him very much. It's only 5 carries for him in the first half as we go under 5 minutes to play. First and 10 Lions at their own 30, left hash. Two receivers right, one to the left. Play action pass. They're going to throw it over the middle, and that's broken up. They're looking for Montalongo, but there were two Greyhounds in there to knock it away and break it up. First man there was Hudson Hendricks. And Hendricks is one of three Boerne Greyhounds that have over 100 tackles on the year. He has 157 of them. But he gets the pass breakup to force 2nd and 10. From the Lions 30, two receivers to the left, two to the right. 4:40 to play in the second quarter. The give is to Williams Callis. He's going to try the right this time. He's only got about 2 yards, though, before he is dragged down from behind, and it'll be 3rd and long. Hudson Hendricks came up from his middle linebacker spot to make the tackle. Tough sledding so far for Landon Williams Callis. His previous run, that 7-yarder, is his longest so far. It'll be 3rd down and 8. From their own 32, right hash, two receivers left. Man in motion to the right side, one receiver there. Pistol as Skrabanek on play action, rolling to the right. Has a man, downfield. Wide open is Smith. Oh, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for DeCorian Rubin, and Rubin had several steps on the defender and couldn't haul it in. That would have been 6 points. And he has his hands on his head as he heads to the bench. And that will bring up a punting situation for the Lions. Perry Kindred in punt formation, standing just inside his own 20. Back deep looks to be Ben Bays for Boerne, as this punt is high, end over end, but takes a good Lions bounce inside the 35, inside the 30, and they're still waving it down. It'll be down at the 27-yard line, and with 3:44 to go in the second half in this 7-7 game, the Boerne Greyhounds will take over. They just scored on their previous possession to tie this one up. That 3rd down play from Randle was set up perfectly. It unfortunately did fall incomplete. There are wet conditions out here, as we have mentioned. Two receivers right, one to the left, as Boerne starts left hash their own 27. Rolling to the right on the bootleg is Hendricks, and he is going to step out of bounds after a gain of 1. Well, Hank Hendricks does have the touchdown now to Nicholas. He is 10 of 12 through the air. He'll have two receivers left, one to the right on 2nd and 9 from his own 28-yard line. He has worked almost exclusively from the pistol. Hicks is behind him. Now in play action, Hendricks looking to throw left. There's a flag down on the play. That pass is complete to Eli Nicholas. He is wrestled down to the ground after a gain of about 6. Ryan Mallory was there with the tackle, but this one is coming back, I believe. It should be a hold. Indeed it is, says referee Elizar Mata. The Greyhounds still would have been about 2 or 3 yards short of the first down. It would have been 3rd down anyway. But the 10-yard walk-off will make it 2nd and 19 all the way back to the 18-yard line. They need to get to the 37. Ball on the right hash with 3:21 to play in the second quarter. Two receivers each side. Pistol with Hicks behind him as Hendricks takes the snap looking to throw. He's going to step up in the pocket, but he's met there by the Randle Lions. He'll make it back to the line of scrimmage and no further. Jalen Burton there again for the Lions. He is having an outstanding first half. It will make it 3rd and 19 as they gave Hendricks the line of scrimmage. Three receivers left, one to the right. Pistol with Hicks behind him. As Hendricks rolls to the left after the snap, looking to throw downfield, has a man on the comeback route, but that is going to skip off the hands of the receiver and under the Lions bench, incomplete. And with 2:38 to go in this opening half, it will be a punting situation for the Boerne Greyhounds. The Lions have one timeout left. In the punt is Ty Bush, punting from left to right, standing at his own 5. Jacorian Rubin and Sean Smith are back for the Lions, standing at their own 45. The snap is good, and Bush's punt again, a very good one, spiraling, and will bounce at the 40. The Lions are going to step away from it as it rolls inside the 35. And that is where the Lions will take over at their own 33-yard line with 2:24 to play in the first half. It's a 7-7 ball game. We knew this was going to be a good one. It's been a real battle back and forth. Some very good football, both touchdown passes, outstanding. The first one from Skrabanek to Keelan Sweeney from 33 yards out to make it 7-0. And 2 possessions ago, the Boerne Greyhounds tied it up as Hendricks found Eli Nicholas from 27 yards on 4th and 17. So the Lions back to work at their own 33 right hash with 2:24 and 1 timeout. 2 receivers to each side. And in the shotgun is Skrabanek. He's going to go with the play action pass, swing it out to the left side. That is caught out across the 40, and now dragging a tackler out across the 45 is Jackson Montalongo. That will move the chains. It's a first down and 13 yards. Now 9 of 13 is Skrabanek, 2:05 to play. Clock running in this first half. They're out to the 46. Left hash, 2 receivers to each side for Skrabanek as we go under 2 minutes to play. Rolling to his left on first down. He's going to throw to the left, and that is going to fall incomplete. He had Keelan Sweeney. I actually thought he had it, but the Boerne Greyhounds coaches were right there, and looks like it was bobbled and incomplete. It was actually a very similar play to what Boerne ran on 3rd down just now. As we see here the replay, and Sweeney did catch the ball. He had a foot on the line, though. He was out of bounds. So 3 receivers in a bunch to the right on 2nd and 10. Now 2 men in motion to the near side from their own 46 on 2nd and 10. So it's 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Skrabanek is going to swing it out to the left. This is Williams Callis, and this was definitely a backwards pass. He's got about 4 yards, and there's going to be 15 added on at the end of this as the head linesman throws his flag. Williams Callis got hit. He was past the white stripe in his own bench. We just hope that no Randle Lions retaliated there. We'll call it 4 yards for Williams Callis. On the 7th carry. Referee Elizar Bada says it was a face mask. I thought it was a late hit, but either way, it's a 15-yard personal foul. And with 1:42 to go in the first half, that will set up the Lions in Boerne territory. And upon seeing the replay, the Boerne Greyhounds fans don't like that call at all. You can hear them making their opinions known. 2 receivers to each side. Now down to the 36-yard line of Boerne right hash. Skrabanek with Williams to his right on play action. Looking to throw downfield as Montalongo over the middle. That is caught for first down yardage, but there is a flag. That would have been good for 25. Let's see what the call is. It is a hold against the Lions. The Greyhounds knew it. And now on the other side, the Randle Lions fans get a chance to boo our officiating crew. And you can bet what commercial we'll be playing at the next break. Following that, 1:34 to play in the first half. It's a 7-7 ball game. And the Randle Lions are going to be pushed back to the 46 of Boerne. They need the 26. That would have set them up in the red zone had that play stood. Tyler Skrabanek 9 for 14 in this first half. 2 receivers to each side. Ball on the right hash. Williams Callis is on his left hip as Skrabanek is back to throw on the straight drop. He's looking to throw downfield. That was a miscommunication on the route with Keelan Sweeney. It's going to fall incomplete. Well, Sweeney was running the in route. They threw the post. And that will bring up 2nd down and 20. 1:27 to go in the first half. The Lions do have 1 timeout remaining. Boerne with 2 in this 7-7 ball game. Lions moving right to left towards the enclosed north end zone here at McLean Stadium. From the 46 of Boerne, 2x2 receivers, 1 running back is Williams Callis, and he is going to get the carry, trying the left side this time. Bounces off 1 tackle. He's going to break it inside the 45, inside the 40, inside the 35, and that is Landon Williams Callis' best run of the game. 14 yards. He needs 9 more yards for 2,000. We'll make it 3rd and 7 for the Lions. Ball at the 32 of Boerne left hash. 11 yards. Math never my strong suit. That's why I'm up here. 2 receivers to the right. Man in motion. Skrabanek is going to give it to most men. No, pump fake. Jet sweep. Faked. Over the middle. Caught for the touchdown. Deshaun Burton on the tight end pop pass. What a play action on the jet sweep. Fooled everybody in McLean Stadium, including me. And over the middle, wide open, Deshaun Burton. He had nobody near him. That'll make it 13-7 on Skrabanek's 2nd touchdown pass of the night. The extra point is up and through. We're going to step aside, take our final timeout of the first half. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium on the campus of Baylor University in Waco, where the Randle Lions have just taken a 14-7 lead with 1:10 to play in the first half. It was Tyler Skrabanek to Deshaun Burton on the phenomenal play action. We saw the replay. It was just as good as we thought it was. It fooled everybody, especially that Boerne Greyhound defense. There was no safety over the top. Burton was wide open, and it was an easy throw and catch. And here is Mungia with the run-up, booting it away, and this is going to land 7 yards deep in the end zone for a touchback. Great leg on him. Skrabanek now 10 of 15. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes, 1 from 33, 1 from 32. To stake the Lions out to this 1-score advantage. The Boerne Greyhounds have 2 timeouts and 1 minute and 10 seconds showing on the clock, so we'll see their 2-minute drill here, no doubt about it. As they begin in the middle of the field, 25-yard line following the touchback, 1 receiver to each side. Hendricks in the pistol, and he's going to flare it out to the left to Hicks. This is a lateral behind the line of scrimmage, and he's not even going to get to the line of scrimmage. Great pursuit there from Jaquin Parker, the linebacker. And generously, it looks like the officials did give him the line of scrimmage. Oh, they did move it back the yard, so I am right on this 25-yard line here at McLean Stadium. I knew he didn't get back to it. And indeed, the correction is made. Clock running now under 40 seconds. It doesn't look like the Greyhounds are going to hurry. One receiver to each side. Still in the pistol is Hendricks. And he's just going to give up the middle to Hicks. Hicks plowing forward, and he's going to hit the man and push him forward out across the 30 to the 32. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3 as there are now under 20 seconds to go in the first half. I'm not even sure the Greyhounds are going to run another play as we now hit 11 seconds, now 10. They're just getting to the line of scrimmage. Maybe they'll run one more play. 7 seconds, now 5. Now 2. And no, Hank Hendricks will let the clock run out on this first half that has seen some excellent quarterback play, some outstanding rush defense. We'll be right back to bring you the recap. It's halftime here at Baylor on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Ooh, we got a question. Brian W. asks, it's the holiday season and I'm looking for deals. Is Xfinity having a Black Friday sale?
Well, Brian, we got you covered. Get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Just ask us how. Plus, you can also get fast, reliable Xfinity internet with a line of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited for a great low price.
So don't wait. Bring home a new iPhone 16 Pro built for Apple Intelligence.
And connect to reliable 5G and Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on Xfinity Mobile.
That's a big deal.
More like a gig deal.
Now through December 3rd, ask how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us with an unlimited Plus line. Plus, get Xfinity Gigabit Internet with free Wi-Fi equipment for only $25 a month for 12 months with no annual contract when you add unlimited mobile. Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale to learn more. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Xfinity Gateway. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Gig speeds available via hotspots to Xfinity Mobile customers only. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Actual internet speeds and data thresholds may vary.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium here at Baylor University. I'm Rob Jaskula. Skylar Gillespie producing here tonight. The Randle Lions leads 14-7 after 2 quarters of play in this state semifinal. AT&T Stadium is just one half of football away for Randle High School. Just its second year with seniors on campus, and head coach Brian Randle with an opportunity to take the school that bears his last name and his father's name to a state championship game. Tyler Skrabonik has been outstanding in this first half of play. 10 of 15, 115 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He found Keelan Sweeney from 33 yards out to open the scoring, made it 7-0. But then Hank Hendricks, one of the best sophomore quarterbacks in the country, on 4th down and 17, found Eli Nicholas from 27 yards out on what was a very similar pattern, fade route to the left side of the south end zone here at McLean Stadium, just like the Lions opener. That tied it up, and Hank Hendricks in this first half, 10 of 12, 106 yards, and 1 touchdown. But just before halftime, on the play-action jet sweep, Skrabonik found Burton right over the middle from 32 yards out to give us the current 14-7 margin. We're glad you're with us here tonight on VypeFortBend.com. We are going to turn it over to the bands. We do hope you enjoy their performance. We'll be back with second half action when we return on VypeFortBend.com. Welcome back to McLean Stadium in Waco. Rob Jaskula here with you on Vype Fort Bend. The Randle Lions lead after 2 quarters, 14-7 over the Boerne Greyhounds. It was 2 Tyler Skrabonic touchdown passes from outside of 30 yards. The first one to Keelan Sweeney, the second one just before the half on the wonderful play action to Deshaun Burton. In between, Hank Hendricks found Eli Nicholas from 27 yards out on 4th down and 17. But the Lions, with the first score and the last one of that first half, lead it and are now just 24 minutes of football away from a berth in the state championship game. VypeFortBend.com live football coverage of Randle in the state semifinals is brought to you tonight by Xfinity, home of the 10G Next Generation Network, only from Xfinity. The future starts now. By First Tire and Automotive. First Tire and Auto has 4 great Fort Bend County locations, and they're open Monday through Saturday. By Love Houston Professional Volleyball, coming in January to the Fort Bend Epicenter in Rosenberg. Be a part of the inaugural season of League One Volleyball. Go to LOVB.com. And by Leonetti Graphics, the official banner provider of VypeFortBend.com. Halftime here at McLean Stadium. The 2 teams have returned for second half action. The Lions will receive the second half kickoff. And for those of you who are keeping track of Landon Williams-Callis' pursuit of 2,000 yards, we have him down, unofficially of course, 8 carries for 38 yards in the first half. And truthfully, for both teams, running yards were tough to come by. That Randle Lions defensive line has been an absolute monster throughout this game, not leaving Hank Hendricks any time to throw. And Adam Hicks, the Greyhounds' talented running back, has had no running room at all. We'll be back with the second half kickoff after these messages. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Introducing Love Houston, professional volleyball like you've never seen it before. You saw them win silver in Paris this summer. Now you can see them playing for the first time on American soil. Love Houston will feature some of the best pro players in the world, including 2-time Olympic medalists Jordan Thompson and Micah Hancock. Get ready for first serve in January 2025. Visit LOVB.com for tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
Be the first to know. Sign up for the First Tire and Automotive email updates and be the first to hear about exclusive promotions and special offers. Plus, get a $10 off coupon for your next service just for joining. First Tire and Automotive always treats you like family and puts you first. $15 off your next battery purchase and $75 off service totaling $500 or more. Head to the
Welcome back to McLean Stadium here in Waco. Rob Jaskula back with you as we prepare for the second half kickoff. Halftime was cut short by a minute and a half. Glad we were paying attention here and glad you are with us. The Boerne Greyhounds will kick off from right to left. That is south to north to begin our second half of play. And we're underway. This kickoff is short and to the left. It is scooped up by Keelan Sweeney inside his own 25. He's not going to get very far. And it'll be first down from their own 23 for the Lions. Keelan Sweeney with the 33-yard touchdown catch early in this one. He had a good return in the second quarter that was called back due to penalty, but didn't really get a whole lot going there. The winner of this game, of course, will play the winner of South Oak Cliff and Argyle. We show that game as a 20-3 South Oak Cliff advantage. We assume that game is at halftime. It's showing in the 5th overtime. There's no way that's the case. 2x2 receivers, middle of the field, 23-yard line, moving left to right are the Lions as Skrabonic is going to run the option on first down. He's across the 25 and has about 5 yards to start the second half. And actually that was Keelan Sweeney for the first time tonight lining up at quarterback. And they gave him 6 out to the 29. We are just underway second half. The rain has stopped here at McLean Stadium. The Lions moving left to right across your dial in this second half. Towards the open end of the stadium, towards the Jumbotron, towards the banks of the Brazos. From the right hash on second down and 4. Here goes Landon Williams-Callis battling his way across the 35. And he has a first down. And that will give him 9, and he is a yard away now, folks. We'll call it 8, actually. And that will make it 1st and 10. That's a first tire and automotive first down. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball in the middle of the field, 37-yard line. 1 minute into this second half. As now Keelan Sweeney is going to fake to the right. Now throw back to the left. There's a flag down. That pass is complete for 7 yards to the left side. DeCorian Rubin on the grab. But I think this is coming back for a hold. As Sweeney originally looked like he was going to run the keeper to the right, then turned and threw left. It's a bit of an awkward play. And indeed, it is a hold. That is 4 penalties for 40 yards tonight for the Lions. A minute and a half into this second half, a 14-7 lead for the Randle Lions, who have played a very strong physical brand of football here tonight and are good value for that 14-7 lead, but it is just a touchdown, of course. 2x2 receivers now on 1st and 20, back at their own 27-yard line. Skrabanek back in. He's going to throw left on first down. Oh, and that was a dangerous throw. Jackson Montalongo got his hands on it, but that was nearly intercepted as the pass kind of flared out towards the middle of the field. Not quite what Skrabanek wanted. He was 10 of 15 in the first half for 115 yards and 2 touchdowns. And now it'll be 2nd down and 20 from their own 27. 2x2 receivers, and rolling to the right is Skrabanek. He's going to throw to the left, rather, and that is complete to Sweeney. And he is out of bounds at the 39-yard line on the out route. So we'll make it 3rd down and 8. We'll call it 12 yards there for Skrabanek on this 11th completion of the night. Real good throw on the move there. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, ball in the left hash at their own 39. They need to get to the 47. Do the Lions. We are 2 minutes into this 3rd quarter as Skrabanek is back to throw. Looking left on 3rd down. Has a man, Sweeney, and that is caught for the first down. He steps out at the 49. Well, Sweeney knew where the sticks were on that one. And steps out after first down yardage. And that's a first tire and automotive first down from the 48-yard line, left hash, 2x2 receivers. The give is to Williams-Callis. He's across midfield, and that is 2,000 yards for the sophomore Landon Williams-Callis. What a season he has had. They give him 5 on first down across midfield to the 47, and we are going to get a whistle here. Is it was Williams-Callis who was a little slow to get up, but he looks like he's fine. It was just the pile moving a little bit there at the end. And we congratulate him on that phenomenal achievement. Second down and 5 into Boerne territory. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. On play action, throwing left is Skrabanek. He's got first down yardage to Keelan Sweeney as he battles inside the 40 before he is pushed out of bounds. Nice easy throw and catch, and that's 3 catches already on this first possession of the second half for Keelan Sweeney. Down to the 40-yard line now are the Lions. And a flag came in here right at the end. Brian Randle out on the field here having a word with the side judge at the moment. That flag came in way late. The teams are already huddling up there. So it definitely will be after the play, whatever the flag is. It was thrown right at the 40, which is where the first down marker was, but towards the middle of the field. And we'll wait for our referee, Elazar Mata, to sort this out. Well, and Eugene Gardner, the offensive lineman, is guilty of an unsportsmanlike conduct. That is after the play, so the first down does stand for the Lions. 9:36 to play, third quarter. But that is going to push them all the way back into their half of the field. This drive has been going well, though. But it'll be 1st and 25. They'll need to get down to the 30 of Boerne. And this is a First Tire and Automotive first down. It's just a long one. Think of First Tire and Automotive for all your car care needs. Check them out at firsttireandauto.com. We're still getting things sorted out here. Looks like there were 2 balls on the field. And the chain gang needs to run back. And actually, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions. Well, referee winds the clock. Okay, it's 1st and 10 as the chain gang come back from the 45 of Randle. They need to get to Boerne's 45. Left hash, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Williams Callis is to the right of Skrabanek on play action. Throwing deep. He's looking down for Rubin, and Rubin bobbled it, and it was knocked out of his hands. Incomplete. Bobby Jet Wilkinson in coverage. He had a lot of ground to make up, but he did get there just in time to put Decorian Rubin off the catch. It would have been a tough grab to make anyway, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Tyler Skrabanek now 13 of 20 on the night. Looking good here in this second half, and since the rain has stopped, we've maybe seen a bit more of the aerial attack. On 2nd and 10, 2x2 receivers, left hash. And Keelan Sweeney is in at quarterback now as he takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He's going to throw the pop pass over the middle. That is caught for the first down. Montalongo. Montalongo inside the 30. He's inside the 20. Battling inside the 10. Oh, what a huge play. Keelan Sweeney held that ball in the belly of Williams Callis for a long time before pulling it back and throwing it over the middle to Montalongo. It was very similar to the touchdown. Now they go quick. 1st and goal from the 7. The give is to the right, and Sincere Timpson, he's going to battle inside the 5. Looks like he got 3 yards to the 4. Well, now the Lions are in business. 8:10 to play, third quarter. 2nd and goal from the 4. That was 48 yards on that completion. Left hash, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Sweeney still in the game at quarterback. He's going to call his own number. Tests the left side, leaps into the end zone for the touchdown. Keelan Sweeney. A good physical run over left guard. He even lost his helmet as he pushes into the end zone to make it a 2-score lead. Well, credit to blocking there, Logan Reed with the shove to get him into the end zone. I also saw big number 65, Eugene Gardner, with a good block. A nice seal from Chance Hernandez, the center, as well, to provide the hole. And Sweeney still had plenty of work to do. He was hit about the 3 and pushed his way in. The extra point is up and right down the middle, good. And the Randle Lions lead 21-7. We'll be right back on VypeFortBend.com.
Professional volleyball is coming to Houston this January, featuring Olympic medalists Misha Hancock and Jordan Thompson. Love Houston Volleyball is Houston's newest professional team. Get ready to watch some of the world's best volleyball players, from Olympic medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars. With the action kicking off on January 9th, visit lovb.com for more information and tickets for Love Houston matches. Volleyball is the next major league.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium in Waco. Rob Jaskula with you. Tyler Gillespie producing in the studio as the Randle Lions now lead 21-7. Now running up for the kickoff is Munguia, kicking off from left to right. This is another booming kick. That's going to bounce 6 yards deep in the end zone. Doesn't matter which way he's kicking. It's been touchbacks pretty much all the way. 7:47 to go, third quarter. Let's see what the Boerne Greyhounds have to offer on their first possession of this second half. They move right to left across your dial towards the enclosed north end zone here at McLean Stadium. This beautiful 50,000-seat facility opened in 2014. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shotgun now for Hank Hendricks as he throws quickly to the left, and that's going to fall incomplete. He was looking for for Matthew Garrison, the senior wide receiver, but that was a little short. Now 10 of 13 is Hank Hendricks. 106 yards and a touchdown for him this evening. So 2nd and 10, middle of the field, 1 receiver to each side. Back to the pistol. The give is to Hicks. Hicks trying over left guard this time. He's going to push his way forward for about 3, and honestly, that's one of his best runs of the night. The running game has not been there at all for the Boerne Greyhounds, and credit that Lions defense, which has been outstanding. 7:20 and clock running. I'll make it 3rd and 7. They need the 35. Now to the left hash are the Greyhounds. Lions making some substitutions. After marching downfield, it was Keelan Sweeney from 4 yards out for the Randle Lions, who are showing blitz. Now they pull back. Hendricks looking to throw. 3rd down. Going deep. Brownfield. Right side. Bobbled. Incomplete. Well, Brooks Perez couldn't quite haul it in. He came into tonight, 72 receptions on the year, over 1,200 yards. That was a tough catch, but what a throw that was from Hank Hendricks all the way across the field and about 30 yards down the field. That was a big league throw from him. But just a little off target. That'll bring up a punting situation for the Boerne Greyhounds. 6:54 to play, third quarter. And in punt formation is Ty Bush. 2 returners for the Lions stand at their own 35, and it's going to be taken at the 33 by Sean Smith. Smith working to his left. He's got the 40-yard line. He's across the 45. Then there's a flag. That's going to be a hold on the Lions as he is shoved out of bounds. By my count, that's 3 penalties on returns tonight for the Lions. And so I'm sure that's something Coach Brian Randle will want to clean up. Of course, hoping to have one more game on the schedule. South Oak Cliff and Argyle, that game still showing at 20-3 in the 5th overtime. We think that means halftime. And as we expected, that is against the Lions. But following the kick, that is a First Tire and Automotive first down. Think of First Tire and Automotive for all your car care needs. Check them out at firsttireandauto.com. The penalty will march the Lions back to their own 32. Well, they will start this possession left to right. And on the left hash, Keelan Sweeney returns at quarterback for this series. 1 tight end in the game on the left side. 1 running back to his right is Landon Williams-Callis. Sweeney is going to keep it himself, try the right side, he's across the 35-40. He has first down yardage, and he is shoved out of bounds at the 45. Well, tight end Mason Mixon had a pancake block on the right side there. The Boerne linebacker, Ty Bush, didn't like it, but he was put flat on his bottom by that outstanding block. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions out to the 45. 6.5 minutes to go, third quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Sweeney still in the game at quarterback. Is going to give to Williams-Callis. He's going to try over right tackle. Breaks 1 tackle and has about 3 yards. Jackson Bays with a good tackle. We'll give him 3 yards on that one. And we do congratulate Landon Williams-Callis on hitting 2,000 yards for the season, which he did on the last possession. What a tremendous accomplishment for the sophomore. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 7, right hash. Sweeney takes a snap. On play action, is going to roll to his right. Looks like he wants to run the ball. Now he's just going to step out of bounds. He's going to lose about 3, maybe 4. Boerne head coach Jay Hendricks, I think, wanted a hold on the right side. He's very animated talking to the head linesman below our broadcast position. We'll call it a loss of 3, and it will be 3rd and 10. As we see Skrabanek coming back in at quarterback, 5:52 to go, 3rd quarter. It's a 21-7 lead for the Randle Lions. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Our man in motion to the near side is Smith. Skrabanek back to throw. Straight drop back, looking over the middle, has Montalongo, and he holds on over the middle for the first down. 18 yards on 3rd down. As Jackson Montalongo had to make a tough physical catch on Skrabanek's 14th completion of the night. Jake Perez was draped all over his back, fairly of course, but Montalongo with the strong hands. 3 receivers to the left as Skrabanek looks to throw to the right this time, and this is complete to Corian Rubin. He breaks 1 tackle, gets inside the 25, inside the 20, and it's another first down. 20 more yards. And now into the red zone are the Lions. That's another First Tire and Automotive first down. Think of First Tire and Automotive for all your car care needs. Check them out at firsttireandauto.com. Just inside the 20, right hash. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Skrabanek. Williams-Callis, the lone running back, is going to get the carry. He's going to sweep around the left side. There's a flag down. He's inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Lions. But I think this one's coming back. There are multiple flags in as we wait to hear the call. What a run by Landon Williams-Callis, but I think he may have been the beneficiary of a hold on the outside. Let's see what the call is. Officiating crew still talking this one over. A flag came in from the back judge right after the snap. And was thrown near the line of scrimmage. And there was also a second flag thrown as Williams-Callis swept around the left side. The now 2,000-yard rusher did score from 20, but here's the call. That was a blindside block called against Sean Smith. Thought that was coming back, unfortunately, the whole way. It was a great run from Williams-Callis, but he was sprung towards the end zone by that illegal block. 4:48 to go, 3rd quarter. The Lions do still lead 21-7 and are still marching. The penalty will walk it back to the 30 for the Lions. They need the 10. So it'll be 1st and 20 as I believe we are replaying the down, according to our referee, Elizar Mata. Ball spotted in the middle of the field. Skrabanek has 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Williams-Callis is on his left hip. As we await the 1st and 20 snap, man in motion to the far side. Rubin, they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Here comes the reverse. Looking to throw is Sweeney. Sweeney has a man downfield. It's caught. Skrabanek for the touchdown. Excuse me, Mason Mixon wide open in the end zone. Kalen Sweeney, he's done it with his legs, and now he does it with his arm. 30 yards for the touchdown. 2 for 2 is Sweeney for 78 yards passing. Well, Mason Mixon was all alone at the goal line, and Sweeney made no mistake. What a throw as the extra point is up and good from Christian Munguia. It's 28-7. The Randle Lions are starting to feel it. 4:40 to go, third quarter. We'll be right back on VypeFortBend.com.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium in Waco. Rob Jaskula back with you. The rain has started again, but it's not affecting the Randle Lions passing game, as it was Keelan Sweeney finding Mason Mixon on the reverse pass from 30 yards out to make it 28-7. A kick from Munguia is again an absolutely booming kick. It's going to bounce 4 yards deep in the end zone for a touchback. And there are flags down at the end of the play, and it looks like some pushing and shoving going on at the 25-yard line. Maybe some frustration settling in for the Boerne Greyhounds. They're certainly not used to this. They scored on all 10 of their possessions last week in their big win over Miller. 9 touchdowns and a field goal. That has not been the case tonight. They've had to punt it 5 times here. We have 4:40 to play in the third quarter. It's a 28-7 Randle lead as we wait for our referee Elizar Mata to sort out the penalties. And head coach Brian Randle made it all the way out into the middle of the field here for the Lions. He's being escorted back towards at least the numbers. And here he comes back out again. He is animated as well. And it looks like he's yelling at one of his players, actually, not the officials. The head linesman still trying to get him to head back towards his bench, as the refereeing crew still trying to sort out the penalties that came in at the end of the play. And I didn't see what happened on the kickoff coverage, as Munguia's kick was a touchback the whole way. But this second half so far has belonged to Keelan Sweeney and the Randle Lions. He marched in from 4 yards out to make it 21-7 on the first possession of the half. And then following the punt, the Lions marched downfield. Couple of offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties after we sort that all out. Just now it was Keelan Sweeney on the reverse pass, 30 yards to Mason Mixon. I called Scribonic there. I mixed up my 18 and my 19, and as soon as I saw the reverse pass coming, I thought it was going to go to the quarterback, so I do apologize for that, but we got it right in the end. The Boerne Greyhounds, after the offsetting penalties and the touchback, will start at their own 25. Rain is coming down. Left hash, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Standard shotgun formation for Hank Hendricks on his second possession of the third quarter. 1 running back, Hicks to his left. Hendricks is out to throw on first down. He's looking to flare it out to Hicks, but Hicks couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the 10 of 12, 106 touchdown performance in the first half for Hank Hendricks, this talented sophomore, now just 10 of 14 with the 2 incompletions so far in the third quarter. 4.5 minutes to play in this frame. And the young man who threw for over 4,000 yards and 45 touchdowns this season is going to need to dig deep to fire his team back in. He takes a snap, left hash on second down and 10, flushed out of the pocket. Now rolling right, throwing right, and that is intercepted. That is picked off. Picked off by Sherrod Rivas. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Lions. Sherrod Rivas. And there are flags down. Hendricks was rolling to his right. Threw it left. It hit the foot of the receiver, Perez, and bounced into the breadbasket of Rivas. And he made no mistake on the return as he busted it down the far sideline for the touchdown. Wait to hear the penalty here. That'll be an unsportsmanlike conduct once again against the Lions only this time. But on for the extra point is Christian Munguia. The penalty will be applied on the kickoff, it would appear, as Munguia is on for the point after. 40 yards on the return for Sherrod Rivas. This extra point is up a little to the right, but good. 4:23 left in the third quarter. This third quarter has been all Randle Lions. We'll be right back on VypeFortBend.com.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
They are dancing in the rain on the far sideline here at McLean Stadium in Waco. The Randle Lions, in the 7.5 minutes we've played in the third quarter, have scored 3 touchdowns, turning their 1 touchdown advantage at half into a 35-7 lead. Sherrod Rivas with the 40-yard pick six. And as we mentioned, Hendricks was throwing to his right. The pass was a little low. It hit Perez in the foot and just bounced up into the air right to Rivas. And he had nothing but daylight in front of him. Some days when it's your day, everything's going right. As the rain is picking up as well here at McLean Stadium. And now the Boerne Greyhounds are really going to have to throw the ball, and as the weather deteriorates, not really the conditions for it. Following the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, Munguia is going to have to kick off from his own 25. And back deep are Brooks Perez and Jackson Bays for the Boerne Greyhounds. They stand at their own 10. Long run up from Munguia. His kickoff is fantastic. That is going to be fielded just inside the 10 by Perez. Perez out to the 20. Dodges one man, but he's tripped up at the 26. And there are going to be multiple flags thrown on the play. It looks like a crackback block on the return. As Jalen Burton was absolutely laid out, and there are 3 flags surrounding him. He went for the hurdle on the return, but Perry Kindred got just enough of him to bring down the returner. Bays, as we are still discussing the penalties, 4:17 to go. Here in the third quarter, that's belonged to the Randle Lions. They took the kickoff, marched all the way downfield. Keelan Sweeney got in from 4 yards out. Then Sweeney turned provider on a drive where he went 2 for 2 for 78 yards. On the reverse pass, he found a Mixon from 30 yards to make it 28-7. And then just a moment ago, Sherrod Rivas, who's heading to A&M Commerce in the fall, with the pick six. And head referee Elizar Mata still trying to sort things out here as we wait for action to resume. Let's get the call. Still discussing. Well, the penalty's offset. There's a penalty on both sides. A hold against Boerne and also a personal foul against the Lions. And I believe our referee Elizar Mata said we're going to have a re-kick. after all of that. 4:17 showing on the clock. It's a 35-7 lead for the Randle Lions, looking to punch their ticket to Arlington on December 20th. That is a week from today. I'm Rob Jaskula here on VypeFortBend.com, filling in for Roger Smith, who couldn't be here tonight as he is attending the graduation of his son Warren Smith as an Air Force parachute jumper rescuer. Congratulations to Warren, to Roger, and the entire Smith family. We're glad you've decided to spend part of your Friday the 13th night with us here on Vype Fort Bend. As we're still awaiting the re-kick, VypeFortBend.com live football coverage of Randle in the state semifinals is brought to you tonight by Xfinity, home of the 10G Next Generation Network, only from Xfinity. The future starts now. By First Tire and Automotive. First Tire and Auto has 4 great Fort Bend County locations, and they're open Monday through Saturday. By Love Houston Professional Volleyball, coming in January to the Fort Bend Epicenter in Rosenberg. Be a part of the inaugural season of League One Volleyball. Go to lovb.com. And by Leonetti Graphics, the official banner provider of VypeFortBend.com. Munguia with the kickoff. He's just going to pop it up to the left side this time, and Boerne will call for the fair catch. That was Matthew Garrison, and still some pushing and shoving going on between these two teams. The Randle Lions certainly not a shy team, and maybe some frustration starting to set in for the Boerne Greyhounds. They were just trailing by a touchdown at halftime, but this 3-touchdown outburst in the first 8 minutes of the third quarter have the Lions in firm control. The Greyhounds will start at their own 43-yard line. Ball on the left hash. One receiver to each side. Pistol formation for Hank Hendricks. He has Adam Hicks, the lone running back, behind him. It's a 4-3 look for the Lions. Give his to Hicks. He's going to go left side. He's across the 45 and has about 4 yards on first down. He's brought down there by Jaquin Parker, the linebacker. And boy, still some pushing and shoving going on here in the backfield, as tensions are running high in this state semifinal. The rain is pouring down. It was 61 degrees at kickoff, certainly not that now. 2nd down and 7 from the 46. One receiver to each side. The give is to Hicks. He's going to barrel forward into the center of the line, and he's only got about a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Out to the 47 with 3.5 minutes to play third quarter, and the Randle Lions leading by 4 scores. But this Boerne Greyhound team, again, they scored on all 10 possessions last week. They can score in a flash. But that is not to discount this number 1 defense in all of Class 5A Division II, the Randle Lions. They've been outstanding tonight, especially against the run. 3rd and 6, ball in the middle of the field. As Hendricks rolls out to his left, looking to throw downfield, trying to find his tight end. He has him. It's caught for a first down. Taking a big shot is Ben Bays, but he's inside of Randle territory. A really nice throw there. That's 15 yards and a first down. And Bays took a shot at the end of that play, and he's heading off to the bench. But he did hold on for the catch. Out to the 38 of Randle, left hash. One receiver to each side. Pistol formation to give us to Hicks. He'll go over left tackle this time and barrels inside the 35 to the 34. And some physical tackling there by the Randle Lions. First man in was Kerry Spires the 4th, but it is 4 yards. We'll call it for Hicks on first down. 2.5 minutes to play third quarter, and the Randle Lions leading 35-7. But the Boerne Greyhounds are driving left hash, one receiver to each side, pistol for Hendricks as he gives to the back behind him again. Hicks really trying to get this running game going. He's going to run into a heap of Randle Lions. Looks like he got about 2. And that will bring up 3rd down and 4. Yes, from the 32-yard line, they're going to need the 28 of Randle as we hit 2 minutes to play third quarter. All the fans here on this Boerne sideline, most of them are on their feet, that we can see anyway. They're braving the rain in their ponchos. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball on the left hash. Here on 3rd and 4, standard shotgun as Hendricks rolls to the right. Pressure coming from the Lions. He evades one man, throws downfield. That's too tall and incomplete. He was looking for Walker Hill on the sideline. He would have had first down yardage. That pass was just a little too hard, a little too high, and it's incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 4 and down 4 touchdowns. This is almost certainly 4-down territory for the Boerne Greyhounds with a minute and a half to play in the 3rd quarter. Ball is in the middle of the field, slanted slightly to the left, I would say, which is towards our broadcast position as the Greyhounds move from right to left, that is south to north, towards the enclosed end zone here at McLean Stadium. On 4th and 4, it's 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lions showing pressure as Hendricks throws to the left. That is complete. It depends on the spot from the head linesman. It looks like they gave it to him. As Eli Nicholas, who has the touchdown, has 5 yards and a first down. Hendricks now 12 of 17, not really the day he was looking for, passing the football. 1:10 to play, 3rd quarter. Clock running, 1st and 10 from the 27 of the Lions. Ball is on the left hash, 2x2 receivers. As Hendricks works from a traditional shotgun formation. Back to the 3-4 look are the Randle Lions. As Hendricks is back to throw, he's looking left, downfield. Ooh, that's just out of reach of Nicholas. He had him down the sideline. And that would have been another first down catch, but Nicholas unable to haul it in. 53 seconds now showing here in the 3rd. It's a 35-7 Randle Lions lead. They have controlled this 3rd quarter, but the Boerne Greyhounds can do a lot of good for themselves if they can punch one in here from an advantageous position. But they have 2nd down and 10. On the left hash, 1 receiver to each side, heavy formation. And they're going to go with the Wildcat snap this time. As battling up the middle is Hudson Hendricks. Bit of tight end, bit of linebacker he plays. He has 157 tackles coming into tonight on defense. We got about 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Greyhounds. 27 seconds and running here in the 3rd quarter. They do have to run one more play, about 10-second difference between the game clock and play clock. Ball in the middle of the field. Hudson Hendricks is still lined up at quarterback. And Randle will take a timeout. We're going to take one with him. This is VypeFortBend.com. Welcome back to McLean Stadium in Waco. Rob Jaskula back with you. The Randle Lions leading 35-7 with 17 seconds showing on the clock in the 3rd quarter. The Boerne Greyhounds, though, are driving. A 3-touchdown outburst from the Lions here in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Ball is in the middle of the field. Hudson Hendricks, the tight end / linebacker, is lined up in the Wildcat with 1 receiver to each side. He's just going to barrel forward here on 3rd and 7. He's only going to get a yard if that. There are flags in, though, with 10 seconds to go, clock moving. And now the whistles do sound. The flag came in from the umpire, thrown right into the pile as we wait to hear what the call is. The penalties taking a while to sort out here in this 3rd quarter. We've had a fair few of them. As of now, it will be 4th down and 6 with 10 seconds to go in the quarter, rather. And here comes the call. It was an offensive face mask, so I knew that flag was thrown right into the pile. The guilty party is Andrew Hernandez, the senior lineman. We still haven't seen the walk-off yet, though. Oh, penalty was declined by the Lions. That'll bring it 4th down as the final 10 seconds now are ticking off the clock. Well, it's been a phenomenal third quarter for the Randle Lions. They are 12 minutes away from a berth in the state championship game. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back on VypeFortBend.com.
Ooh, we got a question. Brian W. asks, it's the holiday season and I'm looking for deals. Is Xfinity having a Black Friday sale?
Well, Brian, we got you covered. Get iPhone 16 Pro on us. Just ask us how. Plus, you can also get fast, reliable Xfinity internet with a line of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited for a great low price.
So don't wait. Bring home a new iPhone 16 Pro built for Apple Intelligence.
And connect to reliable 5G and Wi-Fi speeds up to a gig on Xfinity Mobile.
That's a big deal.
More like a gig deal.
Now through December 3rd, ask how to get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us with an unlimited Plus line. Plus, get Xfinity Gigabit Internet with free Wi-Fi equipment for only $25 a month for 12 months with no annual contract when you add unlimited mobile. Go to Xfinity.com/Black Friday sale to learn more. Restrictions apply. Taxes and fees extra. After promo, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires Xfinity Gateway. Xfinity Mobile requires Xfinity Internet. Gig speeds available via hotspots to Xfinity Mobile customers only. Reduced speeds after use of monthly data included with your data option. Actual internet speeds and data thresholds may vary.
Fourth quarter about to begin here at McLean Stadium at Baylor University in Waco. Rob Jaskula back with you. Skylar Gillespie producing tonight in the studio. It is 4th down and 5 for the Boerne Greyhounds after the face mask penalty was declined. I have to thank our spotter this evening, Rob Jaskula Sr., for picking that one up for me. Looks like the rain has stopped once again. It's been really variable weather conditions here tonight. Ball spotted in the middle of the field. Moving left to right are the Boerne Greyhounds. They have 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Back in the game now, and throwing left as Hendricks has broken up, incomplete. And that'll be 1st and 10 to the Randle Lions. Now Hendricks didn't quite get that timing pattern right, and that is turned over on downs. Well, attention football fanatics, don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of Texas football history, where dreams are realized, legends are born, and where unforgettable moments unfold before your very eyes. Mark your calendars for the UIL State Football Championships, December 18th to 21st at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where the best teams from 6-man to 6A leave it all on the field in the hopes of being a champion. For the latest updates and ticket information, head over to uiltexas.org/football. 22-yard line as the Randle Lions and Tyler Skrabanek go back to work. Middle of the field, he's going to throw right on 1st down, and that is complete. And pushing near 1st down yardage is DeCorian Rubin, and they do give it to him. Now 16 of 23 is Skrabanek. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes. And we've played 30 seconds of the 4th quarter. The Randle Lions will be looking to milk some time here. 1 receiver to each side, heavy set. As Williams Callis, no, he's not going to get on the play action. Throwing to the right again is Skrabanek, and again complete to Rubin, and again pushing near the 1st down. Well, they went right back to the well with the same pattern. Why not? 2 throws, 2 10-yard 1st down passes. Ryan Hooper, the linebacker, was in coverage and made the tackle, but not before Rubin pushed forward. So the Lions are out to their own 43-yard line. Right hash, they lead 35-7, and now really starting to feel it. 1 receiver to each side, heavy set. The give is to Williams Callis. He's got running room up the middle. He spins and trips over the 45-yard line. He's got 3 yards. Well, Landon Williams Callis, 2,000 yards as a sophomore. Who knows where the ceiling is for this young man? That's a name to remember. 10:20 and clock running as the Lions are in no hurry. 15 seconds on the play clock. I'm Rob Jaskula here at McLean Stadium in Waco. Tyler Gillespie producing in the Vype Mothership in Macon, Georgia. One receiver to each side. Ball middle of the field on 2nd and 7. Williams Callis is going to get the carry. He's going to try the left side. He's going to barrel his way across midfield. It'll be 3rd and 2. Landon Williams Callis now starting to move downhill. He has gotten his 2,000 yards, but he's had to battle for every single one of his yards tonight. His longest run this evening, 14 yards. And now at 13 carries for 62 yards on the day. The run defense for both teams tonight has been very effective. But truthfully, the Lions' passing game has been where they've excelled in comparison to the Greyhounds. Ball in the left hash, 2 receivers right. As Williams Callis gets the give. He's going to barrel his way for first down yardage. Down to the 45. He needed 2, he got 4. 9 minutes to play, 4th quarter. It was a dominant 3rd quarter from the Randle Lions. They held a 14-7 lead at the break. But it was the Keelan Sweeney show to push it out to 28-7. And then Sherrod Rivas with the pick 6. Off the bounce, off the foot to make it 35-7. Ball in the middle of the field. And now they're going to run the reverse on first down from the 45. It's going to be running room on the left side for Smith. He's inside the 35, inside the 30, inside the 20. Cuts inside to the 10, 5, brought down into 3. Well, Sean Smith on the reverse with a phenomenal effort. Call it 42 yards. Flags come in at the end. His helmet went flying. I think this is going to go against the defense. And now the Lions are knocking on the door. That's another First Tire and Automotive first down. Think of First Tire and Automotive for all your car care needs. Check them out at firsttireandauto.com. Jake Perez, the junior defensive back, guilty of the face mask. That's only going to be a 1 or 2 yard penalty, as Smith was brought down inside the 5 already with 8.5 minutes to play, 4th quarter. The Randle Lions can very nearly put this game on ice here, it feels like. Clock moving. There will be 2 receivers to the right as the ball is inside the 2. We'll call it the 1. 2 receivers to the right. Williams Callis is on the right hip of Skrabanek, who gives to Williams Callis. He's going to spin at the goal line and into the end zone. Landon Williams Callis has the Randle Lions dreaming of AT&T Stadium in Arlington in a week's time. As we wait for Munguia to boot the extra point. There's 8:07 to play in this one. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is right down the middle and good. We have 8:07 to play, and the Randle Lions now lead 42-7. We'll be right back. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Professional volleyball is coming to Houston this January, featuring Olympic medalists Micah Hancock and Jordan Thompson. Love Houston Volleyball is Houston's newest professional team. Get ready to watch some of the world's best volleyball players, from Olympic medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 9th. Visit LOVV.com for more information and tickets for Love Houston matches. Volleyball is the next major league.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium in Waco. Rob Jaskula here with you. And if you are a Randle Lions fan, you are loving where your team is sitting. This school, in just its second year with seniors on campus, 8 minutes and 7 seconds away from moving to 15-0 and a berth in the Class 5A Division II state championship game. A lot of football to be played, though, and the Boerne Greyhounds do have an outstanding offense as well. Munguia's kickoff. Again, a booming kick is going to bounce 4 yards deep in the end zone, no return. He has been a touchback machine, and Hank Hendricks is back. He took a pop on that fourth down play as well, but he is back out there. And the Greyhounds will need to score, and they're going to need to do it quick. And here in Class 5A Division II, the winner of this game will meet South Oak Cliff, who defeated Argyle 37-3 tonight. From the 25-yard line following the touchback to give is to Hicks. Hicks is going to be tracked down and dragged down in the backfield. Ryan Mallory in pursuit. Well, we knew the Randle Lions had the top defense scoring-wise in all of Class 5A Division II, and they have been simply excellent tonight, especially against the run. We'll call it a loss of 2. Left hash 23-yard line. Hendricks in the pistol with a receiver to each side. He turns. He's going to give to Hicks, and Hicks is going to barrel forward for a yard. And no real urgency, no real throwing the ball here. I think the Boerne Greyhounds know which way this one is going. That'll make it 3rd down and 11. As we hit 7:10 to play. And 15 seconds on the play clock. And again, no urgency from the Greyhounds. It's a 42-7 Randle Lion lead. The Greyhounds moving left to right across your screen towards the Brazos River and the south end zone. Man in motion to the near side as Hendricks rolls to his right. They're going to run the tight end screen to the left. That's a nifty play call. And moving forward, driving near the first down is Ben Bays, but a flag came in. I think that might be a hold on the outside by the receiver. Let's say Sean Williams made the tackle near the sticks. And here's the call. Well, left tackle Hudson McNew is the guilty party. 6:45 to go. That's a spot foul, 10 yards, so it'll be 3rd down and 16. From their own 19, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left hash. Shotgun formation as Hendricks is rolling to his right. He's going to throw to his right. That's over the head of Perez into the Boerne bench, incomplete. That's going to be 4th down and 16. And they're going to bring out the punt team. And ladies and gentlemen, I think you can start making your travel plans to AT&T Stadium in Arlington. That's next Friday, the 20th. Into punt is Ty Bush. We've seen a lot of him tonight. He is an excellent punter. He stands inside his own 10 at the 7. Lions with a pair of returners. I see Pat Oliver on the near side. It is going to be Oliver chasing it back. This is another great punt. It's going to bounce inside of Lion territory, inside the 40, where it is downed at the 38-yard line. 6:20 to play, and the Lions with a 42-7 lead. And now at the end of the play, well after the play, another flag has come in. I think this might be a hold. Landon Williams-Callis carried in from a yard out on the last Lions drive to give us the current margin. The hold will go against the Lions, but it was during the return, and that will give us a First Tire and Automotive first down. Think of First Tire and Automotive for all your car care needs. Check them out at firsttireandauto.com. Skrabonic is still in the game, but as we look down, we see Sincere Timpson, the running back. We've seen plenty of him tonight, though. And with just 1 receiver to each side and a couple tight ends to the left, certainly a running situation as the give is to Timpson from their own 28-yard line in the middle of the field, and Timpson's going to try to battle to the left. He's going to lose a yard or 2. But that will keep the clock moving. South Oak Cliff awaits next Friday at AT&T Stadium. Just a loss of 1 for Sincere Timpson on first down. So from their own 27-yard line, Skrabanek will work. He has one receiver to each side and still a heavy formation with two tight ends to the left. Timpson is the lone running back on his left hip. And Timpson will carry to the right this time. He's going to sweep past the 30 before he is tripped up. So he got about 5 yards back there. Now bring up 3rd and 6. 5:25, clock running. Rain falling here at McLean Stadium in Waco, this wonderful football stadium. We've enjoyed bringing you all the action here tonight. Thank you for welcoming me into your homes on this Friday night. Roger Smith will return on VypeFortBend.com as we hit 5 minutes to go. 3rd and 5, we'll call it. From the right hash, they need to get out to the 43. Do the Randle Lions, one receiver to each side, two tight ends to the left. Timpson is going to get the carry and sweep to the left. He's across the 35 and barrels across the 40 to the 41. That's a first down. The South Oak Cliff Bears have moved to 13-2 on their season and await in the state championship game. What an achievement it would be for head coach Brian Randle, for the school that bears his father's name. One receiver to each side. It's 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line for the Randle Lions, left hash. Skrabanek in the game still. Timpson, the lone running back. They're going to run the counter to the left, and he is going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and not get a whole lot further than that. Elijah Hanks, the senior defensive back, in on the tackle for the Boerne Greyhounds, who really saw this game get away from them in the third quarter. That was all Randle Lions. They scored 3 touchdowns in that frame to put this game what looks to be out of reach, and then have ridden this outstanding defense, frustrating Hank Hendricks, who has certainly not put up the eye-watering numbers that he has been accustomed to all year. Of course, when you're going against the best defense in the state, that will happen. Under 3.5 to play. Clock running. It's 2nd and 10 for the Lions. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Timpson is going to get the carry to the right side. He's got about a yard or 2 before he is met in the middle. Hudson Hendricks, the linebacker there. As we go under 3 minutes to play. Quite frankly, what an achievement by head coach Brian Randle and his team. They will play for a state championship in 7 days' time. 2:45 to play. It'll be 3rd and 9 from the middle of the field. They need to get to the 49 of Boerne. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, but Timpson's going to get the carry again to the left. He's going to try a spin move. He's going to try to push forward. He's only got about a yard before the Boerne defense stacks him up. Well, Boerne certainly stacking the box, as Randle with the 5-touchdown lead and the rain pouring down have no need to air it out. And they will punt as we see Perry Kindred come out. Looks like Jackson Bays, well, he was thinking about going back to receive. But again, no deep man as we go under 2 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. It's a 42-7 Randle lead. As the play clock winds down, the Lions will take a 5-yard delay penalty with 1:44 showing on the clock. That won't trouble them too much. As they have won this game with offense and defense here tonight. Clock moving, 1:30 to play. As the snap comes, there's going to be some flags down as the punt just barely gets away. It's going to bounce inside the 35 and will be down at the 26-yard line. I can't believe there's no offside there. It looked like 2 Boerne Greyhounds were near the gunners already by the time that ball was snapped. Oh, the flags did come in, but the Lions will decline the penalty. And they are content to let Boerne take over. 1:20 to play. It's a 42-7 Randle Lion lead as they come in to McLean Stadium. It's a close game for the first half, but an outburst in the third quarter. 3 touchdowns in the frame as Keelan Sweeney carried in from 4 yards. Then on the reverse pass found Mixon from 30, followed by the Revis pick 6. That has really put the Boerne Greyhounds under the cosh tonight. And after their 9-game winning streak following starting the year 2-3, it looks like they will finish 11-4 as a timeout is called by the Greyhounds. We're going to take our final timeout alongside them. This is VypeFortBend.com.
Leanetti Graphics, the gold standard in Fort Bend County for screen printing, embroidery, banners, signs, t-shirts, and all kinds of specialty items. Whatever you need to advertise or show school spirit, team spirit, or company spirit, nobody does it better than Leanetti Graphics. We started creating our products in an apartment 23 years ago, and now our state-of-the-art facility in Stafford has everything to make your vision come true. Call your friends at Leanetti Graphics, 281-499-4959. Leanetti Graphics, the official banner provider for VypeFortBend.com.
Welcome back to McLean Stadium in Waco for the final 1:20 as the give goes up the middle on first down. That's about 4 yards. And that will bring up 2nd and 6 as we go under a minute to play. And the Boerne Greyhounds in no hurry. They're going to run out the clock here. The Randle Lions will move on to a state championship game next Friday, December 20th, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Now from the 30, right hash, Hendricks in the pistol is going to give to Hicks. Hicks has running room right side. He's crossed 35-40. Good first down carry. He's knocked down at the 45. 30 seconds to play. We'll see if they snap it again. This could be the final play. Let's see what they decide to do. There's about a 10-second differential between the game clock and the play clock. 20 seconds now as the Randle Lions will move to 15-0 on the season. It doesn't look like the Greyhounds are going to break the huddle. 10 seconds to go. Congratulations to head coach Brian Randle and all of his Randle Lions. He gets the Gatorade bath. And the Lions are on to the state championship. What a performance by this Randle Lions team. They did it with offense. They did it with defense. They did it with both quarterbacks, Tyler Skrabanek, Keelan Sweeney, both outstanding. Congratulations to Landon Williams-Callis as he hits 2,000 yards on the season. They did it with offense. They did it with defense, and the special teams were perfect for the Randle Lions tonight. They're going to need to be just as good against the South Oak Cliff Bears in 7 days' time. And we hope you will be with us on VypeFortBend.com. Roger Smith will be back next week. And ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. And if you're a Randle Lions fan, we know you enjoyed the outcome. 42-7 over the Boerne Greyhounds. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you in Arlington. Good night, everybody.